got now, come on, make it worth my while. Give it to me, I'm worth it.
Tell her bring it back like she loves something. Bring it back.
Hey guys, what is up? This is my second video and a voice reveal. Sorry I didn't do one in the last one. It was because I didn't have this video ready yet, so I just wanted to make a fun video and some tips and tricks on how to make some sapphires pretty easily. First off, you need to do the daily spins, which you can get around 5 sapphires per spin if you land on that. It's not guaranteed, but it can be helpful sometimes. Second trick is that you can buy a shop. Now for this, you will need 100 sapphires. You don't need to be a member, but it is recommended because if you are a member, then you don't have to pay a shop fee. Also, if you are a member, you get 5 sapphires daily. Now past these are the ones that I use personally that not that many people use very often. You will need a shop for most of these. So what I do is go to a busy place like the Sapphire Shop or Coral Canyon. And this is mostly used for people with a good amount of stuff. And I usually say ABC if you are looking to buy your wish list. And you look at their wish list, you see what they have on there. If they have something that you think that you can buy off the Shop Explorer for pretty cheap, then go and buy that and tell them a price. So basically you want to buy the item the person wants from the Shop Explorer for, let's say, 425 sapphires. And then you tell them that you want to sell it to them for 600, and then you make profit off of it either way. Again, this tactic is not for everyone, but it is great for people who already have a bunch of sapphires and are willing to spend them and resell stuff. Now, you can do the same thing if you would like to, but instead of buying it from the Shop Explorer, you can just take it out of your inventory and sell it to them for a good price. I totally recommend this method as it is super helpful and super easy to do. Now, another method for non-members or people with absolutely no sapphires. Play games. It is the best way to get sapphires and the easiest, and it's also pretty fun. Now, you also get gems in this process, but some games are more tedious than others, so I'm going to tell you guys which ones I recommend playing. I must say my favorites to play is probably Pest Control, Fast Foodies, Block Break, and the most common of all, Touch Pool. Now I must warn that these games are time consuming, but in the end you get sapphires and gems. Moving on to the next method. I'm not sure that most of these codes work anymore, but you can type in codes in the settings icon. This method is good because some codes give you around 10 to 20 sapphires. Now, obviously, I cannot name these off the top of my head, but I do recommend just looking it up on Google or the Animal Jam archives. Again, most of these codes I'm pretty sure don't work anymore because Animal Jam, let's face it, it's old. Still has many updates to come though, and it's a great game. And lastly, the best method of all, selling items in your shop. Now, I know everyone does this, but there is a certain way that you can get sapphires easier and to get more people to buy from your shop. Now, the way you do this is it usually helps to type a whole paragraph or just a long message to tell people to come to your shops and advertise a specific item, such as a Frankenpup for 120 sapphires, cheapest on the Explorer. Like something like that could definitely get a lot of people to come to your shop. Underpricing is also a great way. I recommend it for people who just bought a shop and are just now starting to make business. The items I recommend selling are pets for around 25 to 30 sapphires. That is a great price because many people are looking for cheap pets. Another item is crafting crystals. You go into the crafting lab and just put a bunch of crafting crystals in your shop for 5 sapphires each. That is a great price and a bunch of people would most likely want to buy. Again, you need good advertisement to get people to come, because if you just say shop's my den, that usually doesn't work the best unless you're in an empty area and people are looking for shops. So usually I do recommend taking the time to type a big paragraph. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope these tips helped you, and stay safe out there. Don't get scammed. I'll see you in the next one, Doobers.